that's who I was. I was just sick. Hi, my name is Maddie, and welcome back to my crazy life. So if you're new here, hello and welcome. I've been documenting my eating disorder recovery journey for over a year, and if you don't know, I am currently living and teaching yoga in Costa Rica. You can hear the waves behind me. This is my current situation. Can't complain. Anyway, I'm a hot, sweaty mess right now, so I apologize. I also apologize if you can't hear a lot of this because the waves, but there are not very many quiet places to do a video. So, if you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be about the positive things that happen to you when you gain weight. I have been waiting to do this video because I'm still in the process of weight gain, but there are quite a few things that I've experienced that I want to share with you. So if you're going through recovery and you're in need to be weight restored, here's some things to look forward to. So without further ado, I don't know if that's the proper way to say it. Sorry, I'm in a very weird mood right now. It's kind of like, 4:30? I realize the lighting is totally off. I don't know if that's any better. Now you can't see my face. This is bad. Anyway, I have my little notebook so I don't get off track. Again, I apologize for the waves and any uncertain things that happened during this video. But the reason you're here is to learn about things that happen to you when you gain weight. So here we go. Number 1, way more energy. I can now go on a walk and not want to totally collapse on the floor when I get home. I have the energy to actually enjoy walking. It's not a chore. I have the energy to get through my day without wanting to nap or without wanting to just collapse. I have energy to do things and to explore and to have the mind energy, the mental energy to actually complete tasks and do things. Yeah, definitely way more energy. I guess I should say, I'm not going to say my weight, but also to have an eating disorder, not everybody needs to gain weight. You can be overweight according to science, whatever, I don't know, but I just want to throw out there, eating disorders come in all shapes and sizes. In my case, I did have to have quite a bit of weight restoration, so again, this can be very different for different people, but this is specifically for people that need to gain weight or who are at an unhealthy weight that need to gain weight. So between my lowest and what I am now, it's been about 35 pounds, which is quite a significant amount of weight. And it's been hard. It's been very challenging. I have not enjoyed every single moment of it, but I can say that looking back, I'm very glad that I'm where I am now, because I wouldn't be in Costa Rica. I would be at home in the snow where it's cold and not very fun. Anyway, way more energy, as you can tell, because I'm talking a lot and I'm talking very quickly and my mind is all scattered. But yeah, I have the energy to actually go on a walk and not feel like I want to pass out at the end. So that's number 1. Number 2, you might feel differently, but I think my nails, skin, and hair has significantly improved. If you can see, I actually have nails now that don't break. They actually are hard, which is really nice. My skin, it's really sunburned right now, but I do have a few little zits, but in the most part, my skin has cleared up quite a lot. I can also make a separate video on my skin care journey because I have been on Accutane. I suffered from lots of bad acne even before eating disorder, but my skin is hot and sweaty right now, but that's my skin. And hair. My hair is getting better. It's kind of crunchy and salty right now because I have it in the ocean, but hair, skin, and nails significantly improve, and that is something to really look forward to because it's nice to have hair, skin, and nails. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, I hope you can hear me. Number 3 is a great one, but that is improved sleep. I used to be in pain just lying on my mattress because your bones would freaking press into the mattress, but not just that, I could actually sleep through the night, which makes you better rested, which gives you more energy, which also contributes to better health, mental health. Overall, better sleep is really great. I have enjoyed sleeping quite a lot. I'm really in a weird mood. Number 4 is one that I really like and still kind of struggle with, but my mind is no longer constantly thinking about food. didn't ever think I would do this or not think about food, but my life is no longer all about calories in, calories out, exercise, food, what I'm eating, how I'm gonna eat, who I'm eating with. I can think about more things, like my future. I don't know what's gonna happen in my future, but it's nice to think about. I don't really have any plans for after Costa Rica, but for the meantime, I'm going to continue being a travel writer, photographer, yoga teacher, and just go around the world and do stuff that I hopefully can make enough money from. Number 5 is one that is really nice as well, not being cold all the time. Right now I'm actually literally sweating my ass off. But back in Toronto, where I'm from, there's an ant crawling across the screen. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, no longer cold all the time. I used to get like bone-chillingly cold. Like it didn't matter if I was in a bath, it didn't matter how many layers I had on, I was always cold. Like it was horrible. Even in the summer, like I was always wearing sweaters, I was always layering up, needing to sit by a fire, needing to drink hot tea. I was always cold. So that is a really great thing, to not be cold. It's nice. And I mean, I kind of wish I was cold right now because it's really kind of hot right now. And I keep saying right now. Number 6, the final point, and then I'll talk about other random shit after. But I need to word this properly, but food and my weight are no longer my identity. When I was really sick in my disorder and a certain body weight, that was my identity. I was Maddie with eating disorder. I was my weight. I was sick. I was thin. I was not healthy. The sun is now in my eyes. And that's who I was. I was just sick. And I don't think that's how people see me anymore. And maybe I'll talk about this for a little bit, and maybe my job here. So if you're not interested, sorry. But I came here not knowing anybody, so nobody knows about my eating disorder, and that has actually been incredibly refreshing to sit down and eat a meal with people. Yes, it's absolutely terrifying, and I don't know what I'm eating until beforehand, because if you watch my previous video, you'll know that the resort that I work at just sort of serves you, portions it out for you, and you just kind of eat. You can get seconds and more, but anyway, I don't know what I'm eating until literally like 10 minutes before dinner. Really big challenge. So, I lost my train of thought. Oh, food is no longer my identity. So when I sit down for a meal, it's not, how is Maddie gonna eat? What is Maddie gonna do? It's just talking about stuff. Like today at lunch, we were talking about the dreams we had last night and enjoying food, and I no longer have this identity, and it's really nice to not be the sick one. It's still really hard, and I suffer from bad things all the time. Bad things being my mental headspace. People are about to walk by. I don't know who they are. They don't belong on this property, but I'm just going to ignore them and keep talking. And they don't also speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, and they probably do. So I'm just going to keep talking. So those are the 6 points. Great things that happen when you gain weight. Ways to cope with weight gain, which I found really helpful. Now I'm losing my train of thought. They're going to walk by in the background, so you'll see them in a second. But ways to cope with weight gain. Number 1, stop body checking. If you body check, stop right now. It's just self-sabotaging. It's not something that is helpful. It's not something that's going to help you recover. There's probably dead fish in that container. Lots of fishermen out here. So yeah, stop body checking, stop taking photos of yourself and seeing what you look like, stop using your hands to measure things, stop putting on old clothes that you know don't fit, just stop it. I know you're doing it, just stop. Wearing clothes that actually feel comfortable, if you need to be weight restored and you know you need to gain weight, yeah, your clothes that fit you at your lowest weight are not going to fit you anymore. It's just a fact. And accepting that is hard, but it's something that you're just unfortunately going to have to do. So, yeah, wear clothes that are just going to be comfortable. What else did I say? Oh, if you've been told by your dietitian or your professional team of doctors and told that you're going to gain weight, your body's going to change. It's inevitable. You cannot gain weight and look the same. I'm sorry, science doesn't work that way. I know you don't want to hear that. You know, I wish I could tell you the trick to gain 20 pounds but look the exact same, but it's not going to happen. And that's a hard thing to hear, but it's the truth. If you have to gain weight, your body's going to change. I'm sorry. But what I can say is that if you had told me a year ago that I was going to gain 35 pounds, I would say, no, I'm not doing this. But looking back, I can say that it was so friggin' worth it. It was, like, look where I am now. I'm on a beach in Costa Rica. Like, I'm sorry, this is pretty cool. And I wouldn't have been able to do this a year ago because I was barely eating. I was controlling every single thing I did. I was over-exercising, and I'm not doing those things now. So, life is good sometimes. Knock on wood. Oh yeah, and my final tip for ways to accept the weight gain is to ants everywhere. I'm sitting on the ground. It's not very comfortable. Focus on what your body does for you as opposed to how it looks. So if I sometimes will get a glimpse of my arms and I'm like, you know what, not super thrilled with the way that my arms are looking right now, but my arms can hold me in a headstand. My arms can hold me they help me pick up things. They help me climb trees. They help me swim. Like, I need arms. I need strength in my arms to do things. I need it. Looking at your belly. I have a bit of a belly now. Didn't have that before. But that belly is protecting my vital organs. That belly is allowing me to enjoy foods. It's happy weight. It's good. It's good. It's good. And a quote that I found, can't remember where, but I will read it for you, is gaining weight is not a sign of failure. It's a sign of recovery. I used to look at the number on the scale going up and have the same feeling as though I just failed a test. Like, oh shit, I'm not doing a good job. But if you're supposed to gain weight and everybody's telling you to gain weight, then that's what you're supposed to do. The only person telling you not to gain weight is your eating disorder. So just tell your eating disorder to off and celebrate the weight gain. Celebrate this new life that you're embracing into your life. And yeah, what I can say is that it's very noisy here. And if you are in a place where you don't want to gain weight and you're scared and you are restricting and you're not eating and you're thinking that the last thing you want to do on this planet is gain weight, just try. This is probably not the best advice, but this actually helped me. Try to gain the weight and gain 30 pounds, because you can, and I tell myself this, but you can always go back to the disorder. That's not recommended. That's not something I would suggest. But if you get your 30-pound weight gain and you are absolutely miserable, and I mean worse off than you were before. There are days when I'm really miserable. I want to go back, but I mean, I think you could understand. But now, before when I was really sick, there would be like 10% of the time I'd be like, this is great. I feel on top of the world. I'm so whatever. But the other 90% of the time I was like, I'm so stuck in my head. I can't enjoy life. I'm not seeing friends. I'm not enjoying anything. Whereas now it's the opposite. It's kind of like 10% of the time I'm like, this sucks. I hate the weight gain. I don't want to be this way. But the other 90% is like, thank God I gained the weight. So if you're like, oh, I'm losing my train of thought again. But gain the weight, because you can always go back. It's the truth. You will not want to though. So keep that in the back of your mind. Just see what happens. Go, I'm not going to say a week because that's not enough time, but go 6 months. 6 months I think is enough just to see and gain the weight. Go as much as you can to see what happens, and then just know that you can always go back. So that's all I have for you today. I'm very tired. I do plan on doing a more detailed video of my time here, but things have been incredibly busy. I barely have time to edit and do anything, but I appreciate that you are all, I think, enjoying these sit-down talk videos of me just rambling and my hot, greasy mess of self. This is what you get. So Hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a like. Let me know in the comments below if you have other suggestions of videos that you'd like me to talk about. And hopefully I'll do a better update soon. Okay, yeah, bye.